The SmackDown audience is going to love this one.
That doesn't quite align with my current goals. What else do you have?
Just charging their opponent.
Coming out the blocks hot, man. Gotta keep the pressure on.
Yeah, I don't see how you can step off the gas after that. Here we go with Dragon Lee in the ring and ready for action.
What makes Dragon Lee special is how dynamic he is. Not only blending speed and power, but also a variety of styles and disciplines. Dragon Lee can really do it all.
Yeah, a globe-trotting career has made Dragon Lee a very complete superstar in the ring.
Yeah, but he's got his work cut out for him tonight, taking on this superstar across the ring.
This guy has been a huge hurdle in the division lately, and I don't think that's going to change tonight. Deadlift. Look at this power. Power slam. Dragon being picked apart by the opposition.
Lee is on the wrong side of most of these exchanges.
Forearm just raking across the face.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Here we go.
Whoa, look out.
Looks like things are about to get a whole lot more dangerous.
He's getting back to his feet, but is there fight left?
Blast off.
Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
You risk it all, and this is the cost. We might have to end this right here.
This certainly isn't a technical, sporting type of match with there being no disqualifications.
While it might not seem like the most technical of situations, you don't want to give up on that altogether. We've seen some pretty technical moves amplified with weapons in this type of match.
And now he's back into the ring. Dragon Lee's confidence is waning here.
Dragon really has to show some more resistance.
He's been put through the ringer tonight.
Comes with the territory. Always have to expect a level of resistance.
Now that's what you call impact. This maniac's out of control. Just a sure sign of desperation. Uh-oh. Bonsai! Boom! What's he gonna do to Lee?
An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, the...
I specifically handpicked this match for you.
Oh, no. Not waiting a second.
Emotions taking the wheel before we officially get underway.
And it paid off. Well, we'll see how the rest of this match goes. The bell rings, and it looks like Otis is more than ready to get things rolling.
Otis is looking to run through the competition, looking to put all 330 pounds of that Wisconsin meat to work.
I really don't want to think about Otis's Wisconsin meat, Corey, but it does seem like Otis is ready to have some from the middle rope. Oh, what a splash! Otis able to reverse. Oh, he had that scattered.
Oh, he's going to wrench that arm just a little bit. Oh, going to feel a lot of pain right here. I'm talking about, oh, wait a minute. Big shots, big shots.
Trying to get some space and manages it.
Otis was just a step slow.
Stiff clothesline shot.
Otis's mind didn't look to be in the game there.
What a barrage of stomps.
All the momentum swinging away from Otis.
Yeah, Otis is having trouble fighting back.
Oh, crushing impact on the bonsai. Into the pin. Is that enough?
And finally, he picks up the victory.
Here is your winner, I can't wait to see what you do in this match.
Right match, wrong timing. Can we switch it up?
Here we go with Joaquin Wilde in action tonight.
There's so much talent here with Joaquin Wilde in the ring. He was only 12 years old when he first stepped into the square circle, and he has spent all that time improving his game.
Yeah, and he carries a lot of that lucha libre pride into every match. So many years and so much talent under his belt. Wilde has proven time and time again that he's a worthy competitor in WWE.
Yeah, but does he know what it's like to face a man who's got nothing to lose? That's who he's facing off against tonight. That man out here with a dangerous mindset.
Caught in a bad spot.
Picture perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority. Wilde's tied up here. Just launched. It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person and make a statement.
What a powerful belly-to-belly.
Just a good raking across the face.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Timing with that springboard.
Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination. Wilde is in a state of distress.
Joaquin's got to assert himself back in this one.
Oh, watch this. This is nasty. Brutality.
Just a non-stop, all-out assault here.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes. Hey, desperate times call for desperate measures. You got to do what you got to do.
Forearm just raking across the face. At this stage, he's endured plenty of big attacks.
Taking some stiff shots in there, but it's all about how you respond in the long run.
Successive attacks have him staggering.
It's crucial for him to retaliate now.
Making his way to the top here.
Up high.
Oh, what a splash! Oh, they're not gonna bite the hand. Oh my God, they are!
This maniac's out of control. Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Countered right when it was needed.
Reciprocating the initial reverse.
Looking for a submission here. Into the torture rack. This takes a tremendous amount of power. Couldn't fight the pain any longer. Has to tap.
Here is your winner, There's the archetype. You've been on a hell of a roll. Ready to keep it going tonight?
You know I am. But I wanted to ask about your long-term plans for me.
Fire away.
You've been putting me in there with some fantastic wrestlers, but where are we going? Survivor Series is right around the corner, and I don't have a match.
You've been in the game long enough to know that spots on a Big Four PLE are at a premium. Gunther and Roman already have their match for the World Heavyweight title, and Braun is defending against Rusev. Your old partner Hector just made the show against Penta. But there are still some spots available. You want on Survivor Series, go out there and be spectacular.
Fair enough. So what do you have for me tonight?
Ludwig Kaiser has been gaining momentum since coming back from injury. Tear the house down against him, and you'll find yourself with a golden opportunity sooner rather than later.
Did you hear? I'm wrestling at Survivor Series, one-on-one with Penta.
Aldous might have mentioned something about that. Good news, Hector. You earned it.
I couldn't have done any of this without you. I wouldn't even be on the main roster if it wasn't for you.
You'd have found your way here sooner or later. Win or lose, I know you and Penta are gonna have everyone talking.
I plan on winning.
No doubt. Seriously, Hector. Congratulations. Whatever happens, I'm proud of you.
The archetype set to take on Kaiser.
What the hell? It's the Samoan werewolf.
The archetype is in trouble.
Chad Patton's not going to be able to pull him off.
General Manager Nick Aldis and our producer Road Dogg pulling Jacob Fatu back.
Fatu's letting him off the hook tonight.
And the archetype may be hurt.
Archetype, I'm done with the disrespect. Only reason I didn't send you to the hospital is because I want you in the ring. Every day, you out there talking. Oh, I gotta get back to Braun and the Wise Man. Oh, all that matters is the WWE title. Nah! I told Road Dogg I want the archetype at Survivor Series. I told Aldis to put my title on the line. Don't think you just got an opportunity, though. Nah, you caught a sentence. See? This isn't just a belt to me. It's my legacy. It's my blood. It's my family. I spent 819 days in the box thinking about coming here and taking what's mine. When my grandma passed away, Umaga laid his Intercontinental Championship to rest with her. The IC belt is buried in my family's crypt. And you think you're gonna put disrespect on it? Nah, Oos. I'm not some stepping stone on your way back to glory. Cause after I'm done with you, you're gonna wish your ass stayed home. You know what I mean?
When Roman Reigns first mentioned the idea of bringing Jacob Fatu to WWE, I told him the Samoan werewolf is an agent of chaos you simply cannot control. Fatu's a tornado, a monsoon, a volcano. Why would you antagonize a force of nature?
I know exactly what I'm up against, Paul.
I'm not sure you do. You have been playing it safe. Taking baby steps. This isn't like anything you faced in NXT. Jacob Fatu is a force you haven't seen since you were destroyed by Braun Breaker. Hey, let's face it. This comeback of yours has been an abject failure. You couldn't even get your partner to the ring for a tag team title match. And you think you can beat Jacob Fatu?
I know I can. Hey, Adam. It's good to see you.
You're killing it on SmackDown since you won the Dusty Classic. If that match against New Day had happened on Raw, I would have fought for you to keep the titles.
I appreciate that, but you know where I'm trying to get. If Hector and me had won the tag titles, I'd be stuck on a different path.
The one you're currently on led you right to Jacob Fatu, so you might want to check your compass.
Oh, you're another one who thinks I can't beat him.
You can beat him, but you better bring your absolute best.
I will. And then I'm gonna win the Royal Rumble. And then I'll be headed to Raw to face your champion Braun Breaker at WrestleMania.
Sounds like you got it all figured out. But don't look past the Samoan werewolf. That dude is a wrecking ball, and he's looking to demolish you.
Hey, I've been looking for you. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Just been focused on my match with Fatu.
I felt bad I couldn't get out there to help when he jumped you. By the time I realized what was going down, it was already over.
I appreciate that, Hector. It's all good.
Great. I didn't want to be worrying about that headed into my first solo PLE match. Going up against Penta is a make-or-break moment for me, you know?
Whether it's a PLE, a live event, or an indie show with 217 people, they should all feel that way.
You still get butterflies before you go out there?
I've got a match against Jacob Fatu tonight. There's a whole swarm in there.
The Samoan werewolf's no joke. You ready for him?
Guess we're about to find out. Anything can happen with him. Tell you what, if things go sideways, you got my back?
After all you've done for me, I got you. Fatu tries anything, I'll be there for you.
And here we go. The Intercontinental Championship is on the line. Booker, you know Fatu as well as anyone. What does the Archetype need to do here?
Survive. If he can make it through Fatu's initial list and take him into the deep waters, maybe he can find a hole in the werewolf's game.
You might as well ask someone to survive getting mauled by a grizzly bear in the wilderness. Even if you manage to crawl away, you will never be the same.
Press slam. And that has to put some fear into the champ, seeing the kind of power their challenger possesses.
The Archetype wasn't looking for a shot at the Intercontinental Championship, and Jacob Fatu took that as a personal insult. Now the Archetype has a chance to win the title, and Fatu is looking to end his comeback once and for all. Trifecta!
Down with the leg drop.
An overbearing assault on Jacob now.
This cannot be how Jacob envisioned tonight going.
One step ahead there. He's able to shut down the offensive flurry.
His pride was not going to let that abuse continue.
Into a powerbomb. Wow. Talk about intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience or stupidity that's going to drive you to try and come back from a move like that.
What kind of person does something like that to another human being?
Agonizing.
And I like this from him. This is strategy. Take your time.
From the top. Axe handle from the middle rope.
And this is a bad position for the champ to be in now.
Sure, bodies are aching here, but I don't think the towel's getting thrown in.
A non-stop flurry of offense from him.
Oh, just look at it. He's got a stranglehold on things right now.
Trifecta!
Put in the corner now. Oh,
splash. Fatu's on the ropes.
Look out! The Archetype just took out the referee!
And here comes a Samoan drop.
The Archetype is hurt!
Jacob Fatu sensing an opening here.
The Archetype is in trouble.
This is not going to end well.
He's got a chair, and it looks like he's headed to the top.
We're about to see a giant Samoan steel chair splash.
He's gonna crush the Archetype.
Hector Flores just saved his mentor's life.
Hector telling him to take the chair and bust up Fatu.
Doesn't look like the Archetype's willing to get his hands dirty.
What the?
No, I can't believe what I'm seeing.
You asked for this. You made me do this. Hector Flores has cut ties with the man who brought him to the dance.
Jacob Fatu has no idea what just happened.
And he does not care.
Double springboard moonsault.
That'll do it.
Jacob Fatu retains the Intercontinental Championship.
It's one thing to have to face the Samoan Werewolf, but there was no chance the challenger was going to overcome a betrayal.
Hector Flores just stabbed his mentor in the back. Now we just have to find out why.
And now Hector Flores is here to answer questions about what happened tonight at Survivor Series.
No, Byron. I'm not going to answer any questions. It's finally my turn to talk. And I know you all want to hear me address what happened here tonight. In my match against Penta. Oh? Is that not what you wanted to focus on? Yeah, well, neither did my so-called mentor. Tonight was the biggest match of my entire career. And did the Archetype even wish me luck? No. Just like always, it was all about his comeback journey. He asked me to watch his back. And when I did, he acted like he didn't need me. Again, just like always. He didn't need me. I was the one who pointed out that he had severe blind spots. And I was the one who brought him out on the indies to show him what modern wrestling looks like. If it wasn't for me, he would have been stuck at the PC, and you never would have heard from him again. Then, he acted like he did me a favor when he brought me to NXT. I carried his ass all the way to win the Dusty Classic. Then what do you think the so-called Archetype does? He traps me in a locker room so he can go out there against the New Day and have the spotlight all to himself.
That's a completely unfounded allegation.
Is it? I wouldn't put it past him. No matter what you believe. After that moment, he threw me away like I was garbage. So I am going to throw away all of his hopes and all of his dreams. No, you don't get to be Intercontinental Champion. No. You will never get to live out your fantasy of looking Paul Heyman in the eye and saying you beat his champion. And no, you will not win the Royal Rumble match. Because you will be facing Hector Flores. I am taking that opportunity from you. Like you took so many from me.
Roxanne, if I were a betting man, I'd guess you were about to say something extra.
Me? Never. I was just going to point out with a little more ethical flexibility. There were plenty of ways for you to win that Intercontinental Championship.
In other words, I could have cheated.
Well, yes, but not necessarily. You turned your back on a Samoan freaking werewolf to check on the poor squished referee.
I'm not going to apologize for doing the right thing, Roxanne.
Losing to the New Day, losing to Fatu, losing your former partner. How many times does the right thing have to blow up in your face before it becomes the wrong thing?
What do you get out of being the devil on my shoulder, Roxanne?
You remind me of me, before I got it, before I realized who I am.
And who's that?
A winner, at any cost.
Archetype, I know you don't think we're done.
We're definitely not. Fatu, I think we're gonna be doing this for a long time.
You talking like you earned my respect. You didn't earn nothing. I was about to send your ass back into retirement when that little punk-ass Hector stuck his nose in my business.
He stuck his nose in our business. And you aren't the piper he's gonna pay for that. I am.
You got business with Hector? You got business with Braun? You got business with Wise Man? You forgetting one thing, Oos.
What's that?
I run this business, and ours ain't done.
Did you have any idea? Did you see it coming?
Now, in retrospect, yeah. I missed every sign, plain as day.
You're sounding very zen about this. Hector Flores may have cost you the Intercontinental Championship.
I'm mad, believe me. And I got even angrier when Hector spun all those half-truths and lies in his press conference.
What about his challenge for the Royal Rumble?
Hector and I will have our reckoning. Down the road. He was right about one thing. I am focused on getting back to the WWE title. And that means entering the Royal Rumble match.
So you're ready to declare yourself?
No. I'm going to earn my spot. I don't need another social media storm about me skipping any lines.
I respect that. When was the last time you got in the ring with Randy Orton?
Man, years.
Well, I'd say this seems like the perfect opportunity to see two veterans renew their rivalry. How about the Archetype versus the Viper in a Royal Rumble qualifying match tonight?
Where do I sign?
There's a spot in the Royal Rumble match on the line here, and this so-called referee could not possibly be more biased against one of the competitors.
I'll agree that this is highly irregular, but we should not be in the business of prejudging a referee's performance. Hector Flores might call this right down the middle.
Man did a whole press conference talking about how he was going to stop the Archetype from winning the Royal Rumble and going to Mania. We need to know who pulled the strings to get him a referee's license.
Punch straight to the face, staves off the attack.
These two having an answer for everything.
From the ground into a power slam. Orton has the momentum against him here.
Orton needs to return to his instincts.
Forearm just raking across the face. And he just showed Orton no fear with an assault like that.
Questionable defense on that sequence, has to tighten that up.
Oh, a clothesline! Not done. and Randy Orton are vying for a spot in the Royal Rumble match, but the referee, Hector Flores, has a vendetta against the Archetype. Lifted and completely helpless here. Oh, did you hear that thud?
That was a powerbomb with one message in mind. Absolute destruction.
A wave of hard-hitting offense from him.
No need to slow down now. He's putting the pedal to the metal.
Oh, a clothesline. Not done yet. Another one. Trifecta. Oh, my goodness. That was a showing of control and aggression. Something they'll want to keep up. Oof. Back elbow puts a stop to things.
Hold on. Ref, what are you doing? I guess the official is done playing ref. He wants to get in on the action. Hold on. What's the ref doing now?
Oh, has them by the neck.
Choke slam.
The Archetypes headed to the Royal Rumble.
Hector Flores stopped the count.
Given their history, you knew Flores wasn't going to call this down the middle.
Look out.
RKO is blocked.
Clothesline attempt.
I know the RKO.
And now it's a fast count.
The Archetypes road back to the WWE Championship does not lead through the Royal Rumble match.
Randy Orton wants nothing to do with Hector Flores.
Hector doesn't care. He got what he wanted here tonight.
You're right, Corey. Hector Flores swore that the Archetype would not make it into the Royal Rumble match, and tonight he kept his promise.
If you didn't want me in the Rumble, why put me in a qualifying match?
I had nothing to do with Hector Flores being the referee.
Then who?
This image in your head of the evil GM scheming against the hero? A lot of things have changed since you left, and that is one of them. But how Hector Flores ended up in SmackDown's referee rotation, and specifically your match, is a mystery I'm going to solve.
Little late now. That match with Orton was my ticket to the Royal Rumble and Braun.
You could make a fair case for a reversal due to biased officiating.
The Archetype beat sentimental favorite Randy Orton by whining to GM is not my vibe. What I want is Hector. There's only room for one of us in WWE.
Are you suggesting...
Yes. An I Quit match at the Royal Rumble. Loser leaves WWE. Forever.
You've worked so hard to come back, just to potentially throw it all away? Take some time to cool down and think this over.
I don't need time. I need Hector Flores gone from WWE.
If that's what you want, I'll make the match official.
I Quit matches are no joke, my friend. And putting your WWE career on the line? Whichever way this thing goes, someone's life is gonna change.
Yep. I'm disappointed that it came to this. But Hector doesn't want us to coexist here, and he's brought me around to his point of view.
You worked so hard to get back here, and it could all be for nothing.
You're right. That's why I gotta win. There's no way I'm ever leaving this behind again.
Then what you're gonna have to do to Hector isn't pretty.
I understand what I have to do out there. And I understand what's at stake.
Then you should also understand that there are some choices you can't take back once you make them. And I got a feeling one of those is right around the corner.
Woods, you're looking even more pleased with yourself than usual.
I was just thinking, you know, I could have told you about Hector. Day one, I looked at that dude and thought, squirrely. Like, hide your lunch money, squirrely. But hey, you had to find out the hard way. Betrayal, humiliation, career on the line, classic pro wrestling. Kind of poetic, really.
Hector made his bed. I'm just the guy flipping the mattress.
Your walk on the high road hasn't exactly been smooth sailing. Maybe it's time to try something a little different.
Yeah? What did you have in mind?
You could take the scenic route through Chair City and make sure he never double crosses anyone again. Or you lose and you're gone from here for good. You might want to start thinking about what gets results. Champions bend the rules, break the mold, and leave people with no doubt who they are.
I've been thinking a lot lately about honor, about loyalty, about redemption.
That's deep, Truth.
I've been through a lot the past few years. All that will they, won't they business with the Judgment Day turned out they won't. Then my childhood hero John Cena took me for a roller coaster ride, which sounds amazing, but it wasn't at a theme park. It was a bad emotional kind. I chopped off my hair and had an identity crisis. You know, the kind where you get super mad and kick a tree so hard it leaves a dent. When I calmed down, I reflected on my whole life. You know what I saw? A childhood in Charlotte, North Carolina, recalling my first album. That time I sold the original American flag. I might have gotten another life or two mixed up in there also. What I'm saying is, WWE needs people like you. We all do. I miss you when you're gone.
Thanks, Truth. I don't plan on going anywhere.
Good. Otherwise, this conversation would have been a huge waste of my evening. And I've got things to do, and so do you. You gotta stop monopolizing my time and get focused for your match tonight.
Well, then we better stop talking.
Big night?
Yeah. You saw how this all got started.
You must have a lot in your mind. I just wanted to say, I've been where you are. I've stood in that ring and ended the career of one of my heroes. I've had mine ended by someone I respected, maybe even feared.
Everyone's talking to me like I don't understand the gravity of this match. I promise you I do, Sean. My future is on the line.
It's not just about your career. It's about who you are. After I returned from my injury, I thought I knew pain. But when Hunter turned on me, it cut deeper than my surgeon ever did. If you're not careful, betrayal can drag you somewhere dark. Somewhere you don't come back from.
Hector was like a brother. But I can't let this slide. I'll do what I have to do. No more, no less.
I hear you. Just remember that every choice you've made on this comeback run, every match, every moment, they all led here. When the final bell rings tonight, you and the rest of the world are gonna know who you really are.
For one of these men, this is their last night in WWE.
I've known the archetype for a long time, and this man doesn't know how to quit. All it takes is one look at his comeback so far to see it.
Booker, you said it yourself. The archetype is only on a comeback because he turned his back on the WWE Universe for more than 2 years. When the going got tough, he said, I quit already. And he might do it again.
Look out!
Good Lord! Taking flight! You gotta be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off.
A chair? Who's got a steel chair?
And now Flores is getting beaten down.
Can Hector withstand this surge?
Catches the leg. Where's line?
Oh my goodness!
You can feel the resentment building with each stomp there. Oh, a clothesline!
Not done yet.
Another one! Trifecta! The archetype and Hector Flores were once like brothers. Now one of them will say the words, I quit, and leave WWE forever. Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks. And he's being totally cut off here.
Yeah, he's got to find some respite here.
He's able to counter that. Now Flores looking for some momentum.
Hector weathered the storm and wants to create a flurry of his own.
Oh, right onto the chair.
An extremely rough landing onto the chair. That pain's not going to go away anytime soon. Setting up that table, no doubt he has dangerous, painful intentions in mind here.
Table launch right at their opponent.
Adding another table to the stack. There is no other reason to do this than putting your opponent through the whole thing.
Look at this. This can't be good. Fights out of trouble with a barrage of strikes. In the face. Kick gets caught. Clothesline takes him down. Forget about it. Just raking across the face. Totally helpless at the moment. Slides down the backside. Boom! Attacking the knee.
He's preparing for something.
Are you kidding me? Through the table.
And he just learned the hard way. It's not the fall that hurts you. It's crashing through each one of those tables at peak velocity. That is what shortens careers.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
Oof!
Gets the reversal. What a counter.
One counter met by another.
Neither superstar giving an inch here. Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this. You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe. The champion.
These two fighters. This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders. Good night. Bonsai drop. Flores isn't looking good as he stirs back up. Saw it coming, turned right into a neck breaker.
Referee's got the mic in hand, asking that question. Do you quit?
No way. A defiant no.
Refusing to quit? This might be pride. It might be stupidity.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. Not looking good. In this position. From the ring all the way to the floor.
Taking off.
Clearing the desk off.
Better get to safety, boys.
Flores gets waylaid.
Throwing so hard, it's
WWE career.
But look at Hector Flores. It's a hell of a thing to make it all the way to your dream, then have it end like this.
What's happening here?
The Archetype has a decision to make that will define the rest of his comeback.
I cannot believe it. After everything Hector has done,
The Archetype is a good man.
But is Hector Flores? What's going to happen here?
They end things on good terms. That's what's going to happen.
After everything Hector cost him, the Archetype is giving him one last WWE moment.
Man, I got chills. That's what this business is all about.
Thanks for taking the time to meet with me, Adam.
Of course. I gotta say, that was quite the win at the Royal Rumble. And then giving Hector that moment to say farewell was a stand-up move.
I wasn't sure what I'd do until I got there. But it felt right to part ways with Hector on good terms.
You made the right call.
But that's not why I'm here.
I figured there was more. What do you got?
We are full speed ahead on the road to WrestleMania, and Cody's going after the World Heavyweight title.
So you see an opening to get back to Braun Breaker.
Exactly. There's only one title that matters to me, and it's strapped around Braun's waist. So I'm going to make a statement that Braun and Heyman can't ignore. I'm donating my old championship to the WWE archives.
That might be enough to get Braun's attention.
Might. It definitely will. He won't be able to resist stepping up no matter what Heyman tells him. So what do you think? Can you help make this official?
I can. Just watch yourself. You're kicking a hornet's nest, and those bastards sting.
This title, this championship, I held it once, briefly. But in that moment, I stood alongside greats. Cody Rhodes, Bray Wyatt, Roman Reigns. But I didn't come here to cling to the past. I came to let it go. I'm donating this championship to the WWE archives because this is where it belongs. The only title that matters now is around the waist of Braun Breaker.
I think we've heard about enough.
You want some?
I'm here, aren't I? After what I did
What
to
you did is
what
what
you're
you're
gonna
gonna
do,
do,
Brian?
man.
You get
And
your
you just
broken
flew
arm
halfway
over
across
across
the
the
country.
country. Racket.
Gentlemen, please. Braun, this isn't worth it. This is a desperate publicity stunt by a relic among relics. This man thinks that by donating a used retired belt, he can magically insert himself into the main event of WrestleMania? No, that is not how it works in the era of Braun Breaker. Unlike the Archetype, I came here with actual news. Braun Breaker's challenger at WrestleMania will earn the right inside the Elimination Chamber. So enjoy your ceremony, put your trophy on the shelf, tell yourself you meant something.
Well, you certainly made a spectacle at the archives, didn't you? A little out of character for someone who just graciously shared the spotlight with the man who tried to end their WWE career.
I just needed to make a statement that I was sure Braun Breaker and Heyman would hear. And they did.
Maybe so. But Heyman was right. Winning the Elimination Chamber match is the last ticket to face Braun Breaker at WrestleMania.
So what do I need to do to get that ticket?
Simple. Earn it. Go find Road Dogg. He'll set you up with matches against top opponents. Go out there and make my decision easy for me.
Hey, Road Dogg. I'm here to qualify for the Elimination Chamber match.
I'm pulling for you, but these opponents aren't gonna be easy.
That's exactly what I want. What do you got for me first?
You want Braun Breaker? Well, first you gotta win a match like this.
There's the bell, and the first superstar with 2 falls here is the winner.
This is how things were done originally. It's truly a test of stamina and perseverance. Earning that first fall is a huge step forward, but earning that second is the only way to win.
Counter. He knew just what to do.
Trucking right through them.
Evades the attack and not a moment too soon. Oh, what a collision.
Testing the limits of that leg here. Pain must be shooting through that leg now. Headbutt to the gut!
Oh, vicious stomp connecting. Oh my goodness, incredible strength to throw a human like that.
Buster. The Viper is facing a bit of danger here.
Looks like Orton's struggling here.
With the greatest of ease. Through the air and connects.
A true sight to behold, only made better by that picture-perfect landing.
Forearm just raking across the face.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
It's hard enough to get one fall in the WWE, but getting 2 has to seem almost impossible.
It may seem impossible, but you really want to focus on getting that first one. Once you're able to do that, the second should come at least a little bit easier.
Never forget, the goal is to win by any means necessary.
And this attack has him looking powerless.
Yeah, he's just hammering his opponent with everything.
He finally manages to answer back.
The Viper got tired of being pushed around and is set to start striking back.
Oh, a clothesline! Not done yet. Another one! Trifecta!
Randy predicted that. Bam!
Good God. The power behind that Irish whip.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Oh, crushing impact on the bonsai. Lashley trying to fight his way out of the bear hug. Can he do it? Yes.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
A clinic of counter. Hooked up. Here we go. Jackknife powerbomb. Orton is in big trouble.
He secures an early fall.
What's he concocting?
Nothing like the old gallows pole. Looking for the victory. And he kicks out of the pin and one.
Somehow able to kick out before a 2 count. How is he still going like this?
Really continuing to take a beating in this match.
Oh, he's in a bad way now. All he can do is keep going. Try to ignore the pain.
Answers back on Orton.
Connected. Hard clothesline there.
And Randy can't mount any offense.
This is Orton's perseverance getting tested.
This maniac's out of control.
Strong tackle.
Good night. Bonsai drop.
There's two. And this one is over.
Here is your winner, the... Two top superstars going at it in a high-stakes match. Can't wait to see this one.
Oh my, cut them off guard.
That might have already changed the outcome of the whole match.
Yeah, gaining an unfair advantage early usually does that. And here we are with AJ Styles in action.
I've been in plenty of fights in my lifetime, and let me tell you lads something. AJ Styles is one of the toughest pound for pound I have ever seen. That resilience is what has earned him championship gold all across the globe.
The phenomenal one is a man who has done nearly all there is to do in our business, and he's never shown any signs of stopping. AJ Styles is one of the most decorated and versatile superstars the world has ever seen.
He knows he can't look past the man across the ring from him, though, because that is a competitor who's determined to make everyone, from the boys in the back to the WWE Universe to the crew in the production truck, stand up and take notice of him. And he'll do whatever he feels he needs. Incoming!
All the way to the outside. Gentlemen, no need for monitors right now. The fight is right in front of us.
Got them off their feet here.
Laid down with a powerbomb.
And now Styles is under immense pressure.
AJ's got to slow this momentum down.
Oh, and a double axe handle.
Incredible height.
Whip back into the ring.
Bonsai.
Two. And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, the...